Well, hello everyone. We're at Bald Hill Park Disc Golf. This is in Melbourne, Australia. It's a 9-basket, 18-hole course. Looking forward to it. First course to play in Australia. There I am. So hole number 1, we'll start it off. This is 58 meters. It's about 180 feet. Get your putter out. Nice placement of the basket makes it a little easy. Kind of a tester putt here, and it's a birdie, so we're off to the races. Hole number 2, and I zing it over to the right. I had 2 discs to bring with me to the course, and I chose a more understable, I believe it was a Mantra by Thought Space Athletics, and as you can see, windy day, and it fell over to the right. So I have that and a putter, so I'm playing with 2 discs. Trying to dig out of the woods, but left with a pretty lengthy putt. Just missed it. So left with 15 foot and bogey, and we're back at even. All right, hole number 3. This is 108 meters. You can see it's over to the left a little bit. I, once again with that disc, kind of turn it over again, but it does get some good distance that time. This one's also hole 3 is a par 4, so chance at a birdie here. And I place it pretty well there. And yes, that is a birdie, so we're down to 1 under. Hole number 4, you could see it just kind of through the trees there. Right idea, but it was quite a bit short there. Would love to have another go at this hole. Lay it up. And boom! And the wind is starting to get to me. Throughout this game, it just picks up a little bit more and more as we go. Hole number 5, this is a good one. This is 194 meters, par 5. Kind of place it up here. I wish I got a little bit more distance on that drive though. Basket you can still see is probably over 300 at that point. This is a good drive and it's a good placement, but we still got over 100 feet I think to the basket from there. And get it close. This is for birdie, and it's a bad bounce. But a nice pickup. Save for par. Hole 6, this is another one where it's like, yeah, you should probably get a birdie on it, and I don't. Threw that one a little weak, kind of went to the wind and fell over. So, for what it's worth, that's, if you don't get that drive, it's one of those courses where you just kind of lay up your par 3 pars over and over. This one's tough. This one's turning to the right, so at some point I will practice my sidearm a little more. But I do save par. This is one of my more favorite drives of the game. Kind of fell through the trees there. Nice little window there. That's not easy, but not impossible either. And I was just losing my confidence at that point to make one of those longer putts. Hole 9 already. And I threw it real low, but kind of somehow squeaked out. There's a magpie. There's a lot of magpies in Australia, especially that area. Lay it up, and that's not me. There we go, it's a good putt. And so that finishes the front 9 with a 1 over, not bad, and we're on to round 2. First hole plays from the same pad, but most of the holes have different pads for the blue tees. And that's a solid putt to open it up again. So I missed the drive video of the first one, but it was a better drive. Laid it in the fairway that time. And I'm able to get par there, just barely. Look at that. almost the exact same throw. I think this one actually has the same pad as well. Maybe it's over to the right actually. Some galas, those are cool. You can tell they have that kind of like parrot-like beak. Really cool to see those just wandering around the course. And that's another layup. And another birdie, is it not? Oh, that one's a par, so it's the back nine will get you. That was a good effort. I'm pretty sure I'm missing the second shot, which I did too quick, and then I missed that shot. So it should have been an easy par, and there's a bogey. All right, so this one, it moves it back, and it reduces it from a par 5 to a par 4. So this is a really challenging hole, and I throw it where I shouldn't have. And then here comes the worst throw of the game.
Oh no.
Oh boy. That gust of wind just lifted it up and took it, so it's 2 pitch outs. So I'm already up to my 4th throw, and I'm still probably about 300 feet away. So safe throw there, but still short. And at this point, I just want to play it up. And that gives me a 6, so a double bogey for that one. So that's probably the toughest hole of the whole 18. This one was doing better, and then it didn't come back. I think that disc, it says it's a -2. Maybe it's beat in because it throws more like a -3, but it's also the wind. I should have brought something a little more stable. So that was a par. This hole, you can see it backs it up a little bit for the blue tee. And that was a pretty solid throw, but you really got to get it going right, especially for that blue tee. Decent effort. Another nice save. I think it was almost exact same as the first time through. This one backs it up a lot too. And once again, I turn it over pretty hard. Decent recovery, gets caught up in the trees though. But this one's also a par 3, so this one's tough. This is, how far is it? 114 meters. So it's like a 350 foot par 3 or 360 foot par 3. That one's a challenge. 18's just back 60 feet, but also another par 3, so it's 105 meters for the par 3, so that's a really long shot if you want to birdie it. And there you go. And that's it. So I finished the back 9 with a +3. And I was talking over this, but there was way too much wind noise, so I'm redoing it. +4 for the round, which is great. Happy about it. And yeah, it's a fun course, open course. It's a challenge. Played a couple times, you can get a par. But I enjoyed it. It's got a 4.4 on U-Disc. And yeah, check it out. Cool course. I hope to play it again sometime. Thanks for watching.